Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to today's video. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed. If this is your first time, my name is Ruth Kwamby and this channel is all about healthy juices, smoothies and a bit of travel. And before we go on, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure your bell notification button is turned on so that you'll always be the first to get notified when you have a new video coming in. And for those who already subscribed and are watching out the videos, thank you and welcome back to today's video. Just from the video title, today I'm going to do a video on why you are not losing belly fat or tummy fat. You're trying to do exercise, you're trying to work out, but still you are not able to lose belly fat as you really would want to lose. So today I want to bring out reasons why you are not losing belly fat. I've had so many people talking about this that I've given them juices of losing belly fat, I've given them exercises, but still they're not able to lose belly fat. Make sure you stay with me till the end of this video. According to research, eating a healthy diet and even doing regular exercise is not the only way to maintain a flat tummy. There are other things that we need to know about our health, know about maintaining weight and even achieving a flat tummy. So just as I said, I'm going to mention out some of the things that are really hindering us getting flat tummy or making our belly flat. Number one, you're doing wrong exercises. So if you don't do the right exercises that are supposed to really help work on you achieving a flat tummy, you will not achieve a flat tummy. Number two, you could be eating too much before a workout. There are people who really eat. You know why they want to eat? Because they'll say, after this, I'm going to work out. So it's still fine. No, it's wrong. If you eat too much, you may not lose all that you have consumed. Normally, it's good to eat just like 30 minutes before a workout. And you're supposed to eat something healthy, like a healthy fat. You're supposed to eat healthy proteins, lean proteins, something that will give you energy as you work out. Another thing is you might be having water weight, water retention. You know, yes, we drink water, but then if the water is not balanced well with the amount of sodium and potassium that we have in our body, then it's not going to really help out. You're going to have an inflated tummy just because of the water that has been retained and has not been flushed out. So we need to really balance out our salt intake and our potassium intake. Another thing is abdominal bloating. The people who bloat because of they have bloating issues, they have digestion issues. If you have this kind of problems, please make sure you deal with them because they will hinder you achieving a flat tummy. Another thing is fat. You know, for women, fat is normally stored around the waist area or around the thighs. For men, it's normally around the waist area. So you're storing a lot of fat around the waist area just because maybe you're eating wrong foods or something like that. So when you store this fat around the waist area, then it actually is not going to help you achieve a flat tummy. So that means we really need to be careful on what we eat. Another thing is your genetics. Well, now you start to wonder, how is genetics related to this? There are people, if you follow their grandfathers, great-grandfathers, all these old people that are related to you, you'll find that their belly fat, or they used to store a lot of fat around their waist area. So does that mean that you will not achieve a flat tummy? No, I'm not saying like that, but sometimes this could be a reason why you're not really achieving a flat tummy, just because your father or your mother, if you look at the waist area, it's really not flat, and so it's not going to help you even if you do a lot of exercises, but you really need to work this out. Another thing is you have food allergies or food sensitivities. The people who react to dairy and other food allergies that you could be having. So if you have these issues, you know what happens? The food may not be digested. If the food is not digested, then that means you're going to bloat out. So this kind of particular thing could really not help you achieve a flat tummy. Make sure you know your insensitivities, the foods that you have allergies to, so that you just do away with them, because they might really bloat your stomach. Another thing is your hormones. Yeah, hormones play a role. For example, people who have reached menopause, you know what happens during menopause? For those who have not reached menopause, you're supposed to produce estrogen, and then when you produce progesterone, it's going to help you shed out or flush out the fats. So what happens is, when you reach menopause, progesterone production goes down. So that means you're producing more estrogen. Now, because progesterone is not being produced to shed or to help flush out the fats, so what happens is you're really not going to reduce this fatty abdominal fat that we are talking about. So that is another thing. So the hormones play a role. So we need really to know that sometimes it could be a reason why we're really not achieving a flat tummy. Another thing is you're taking steroids. The people who take steroids, if you're taking steroids, you know what happens? They will be converted into fats. And you know where the fats are going to be stored, as I've mentioned this. So you really need to take care. If you're taking steroids, please, if you cannot avoid them, then just know that they are the reason why you could not be achieving a flat tummy. Another thing is you're taking antiseptics, antidepressants. These are also some of the drugs or medications that are really not going to help us so much. They're the reasons why you don't have a flat tummy. Another thing is you're taking insulin. You know, when you're taking insulin, it's going to be converted into glucose. And you know, when you continue to take so much insulin, this glucose is going to be converted into fats. And these fats are going to be stored in the tummy area. So you could not be achieving a flat tummy just because you are on medication like insulin. Another thing you need to take care of is alcohol. If you're a person who drink a lot of alcohol, then you need to cut consumption of alcohol, because alcohol is like you're just adding sugar to your bodies, and what happens is that you're going to have excess estrogen. Excess estrogen, as I've mentioned earlier, needs progesterone to break down these fats. But remember, you've been taking alcohol, so that means the more you take alcohol, the more estrogen that you have, and the more fats that are going to be produced, and you know where they're going to be stored. Another thing is you're taking salt, too much salt, and not enough water. You know, these have to balance. That is why if you take too much water and it's not able to reduce the salt in your body, you're going to have water retention. If you take too much salt and you don't take enough water, you know what happens? Then the toxins are not going to be flushed out of your body, and this is possible to later, be stored and converted into fats. And what happens when you have so much salt intake? You're going to start craving for fries, for burgers, and something like that. It's the same way when you take alcohol. The following morning, you'll be craving for fries, burgers, and once you do that, then all these are just fats that you are storing. Another thing is fat loss. When you compare fat loss and the opportunity that you put in, if you don't put equal opportunity to fat loss, you're going to have that fat being stored. Another thing is you're doing wrong exercises. You could be working out, yes, but then you could be doing wrong exercises that are not helping you to do or achieve a flat tummy. So that is a reason why you really don't have a flat stomach. Another thing is your cardio need to be adjusted. When you work out, if you're doing planks, you can't do planks for 30 seconds every day. You're not achieving anything. What you need to do is change the duration. Keep increasing up every day so that you're going to really get the consistency that you need, so that you can also include things like running, you can do swimming, you can do walking. All these are incorporated with other exercises that you do. Another wrong thing that people are doing while they are working out, your breathing is wrong. Yes, if you don't breathe well or correctly, you're going to not to really have a flat tummy. What people do is, normally when you work out, is that suppose you're lying down flat and you want to do an upper crunch. When you're lying down flat, you're breathing in, and then when you want now to come up, you breathe out. So what happens when you breathe out? You tighten your stomach. So that is really going to be of benefit. If you don't do that, if you breathe wrongly, you'll be doing exercises, you'll be doing challenges for 1 month, and you're not going to achieve all that you need. Another thing, you're eating wrong foods. What I mean by wrong foods, you eat pasta, you eat rice, you eat all these carbohydrates. And you know, if you increase their quantity, it's going to just be converted into fats. They'll just, whatever that is needed by the body is absorbed. The rest of it is converted to fats. So you need to cut down on rice, pasta, and all these foods, and just increase healthy fats like avocado. You can increase lean meat, lean proteins, eat beans, eat turkey, you can eat chicken, but then you need to know what to eat. Otherwise, if you eat wrong foods, you're not going to achieve a flat tummy. Another thing is you have a craving for a wrong diet. I'll talk about the cravings in a different video, but then this is another reason why you don't achieve a flat tummy. Now, the last thing I want to say is that it takes hard work and commitment. If you don't work hard to achieve a flat tummy, and if you're not committed, you will not get it. If you just do exercises for 1 day, the second day, the third day you're tired, then that means you really don't want to achieve a flat tummy. I hope I've helped you. I hope you enjoyed this video and you find out reasons why you're really not achieving a flat tummy. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you.